Bro.
What the fuck are you showing me?
Yo, that thing was swinging. You saw that shit?
No, that's not where I was looking.
Grace, we just announced
Oh,
that you'll be
I
writing a
remember that.
handwritten letter to Will's mom, an apology.
I'm mortified. I am so sorry.
Oh, no.
I'll be running a Mario Kart World Tournament right after. Honestly, we're all snowed in. We might as well like spend as much Mario Kart. We might as well just do what we can while we're here because we're snowed in.
Where? I do sketch comedy at Elon. We did a live show, and one of the sketches, the punchline was someone ad-libbed it, but it was like, "Yeah, your mom's pretty hot."
So I actually have a funny
and
story
my mom
about
was
that.
at that show, and it was, I mean, it was a funny moment, but it was awful. So this is not the first time that this has happened at Elon.
Speaking of calling people's moms hot, I have a story about that. So when I was in high school, I went to a military high school, and it was like the place that it was a place where all the kids who needed to get their records cleared would go. I'm a good boy. I'm sweet as grandma's sugar cookies, okay? So like I was in with a bunch of delinquents, some hooligans, some hoodlums, you know, like just debauchery all over the place, right? And we were like big about our sports. And one day, one of the people we were like cheering and we were saying some cheers, and they apparently one of the people's moms got really upset about that. And so about like the cheers that we were saying during the game. So she went on Facebook and like started slandering the good name of our high school. Really big mistake. No one should do that because you know when they say when it rains it pours. So every single basically the entire grade of sophomore boys pulled up to this dude's so the kid had no involvement in this. It was just the mom. So they pulled up to another sports game with his mom there, like they knew that his mom was going to be there. And they literally the entire time from the bleachers chanted about how hot his mom was and how they were gonna do some very gross things to his mom.
God damn.
And then literally the next day we had like a big meeting about how it's not appropriate. About like how you are not allowed to say things about people's mothers like that. And it's like, and you know what? To me I was just thinking like, wow, I'm surprised this needs to be said. But to everyone else, you know what's so funny? In the sidelines, in the middle of all this like lecture that we're getting, everyone's like, "You fucking bullshit, man." I'm like, why can't I say like it's just cheers, bro? I was just being a little toxic, man. Like, dude, they saw like nothing wrong with what they did. Isn't that funny? Like, what is wrong with these kids? You know, we live in a crazy time. We live in a crazy time where but I mean, like, what do you expect from a bunch of like basically felons? Like, I mean, like, what do you want? I mean, like, you got kids that came in for stealing. You got kids that came in for like actually serious crimes, and I'm very surprised they let in. Oh, wow.
I mean, Grace kind of put in the
Grace
moves on.
Grace is kind of giving Richard business right now. But speaking of giving I cannot say that story on stream. That is Will's mom. If you want to hear that story, just let us know. Just let us know because
I'm gonna give it an immediate veto. You will not.
It is a crazy story about my high school again. Anyways, let's talk about the state of the game, chat room. Wow. Richard has decided that he's no longer fucking around.
I mean, I'm trying to think of a non-mean way to say it, but like, what's up with Richard in this game?
Yeah, honestly, I never 3-1 him. So, sometimes like I remember I like literally it was not even. I think it was 2 days ago. Oh, wow. Yeah. It was not even 2 days ago where he literally like wiped me. I literally played him like 15 times. I didn't want to see him. And then we come back in tournament and I do that. So honestly, what I'm trying to say here is this game is on and off. Like he and I are Battle Beast and Thrax. Yeah. Like straight up. We are always going 110% on some Jujutsu Kaisen, Black Flash, 120% of our potential. We got 4 viewers.
That's the people button.
What? They lied to us, bro. Got bots in the chat.
Here, I'll view bot.
Grace, can we bot our streams?
No, they start cracking down on that. Apparently, it's saying we got 5 viewers.
Yeah, because you just you're an idiot.
Hey, I don't like when you talk to me like that. I feel insulted.
Tell it to the judge.
You know, my dad's a lawyer, so he can get to a judge.
Can you like link me up with your dad? Because like I'm trying to be a lawyer. Does he know? What does he know? What does he practice?
Patent law.
Patent law. Ooh, that'd be nice. That'd be fun. Not really the field I was gonna practice in. I was gonna do more like white collar crime, but not for like for people, which just makes no money. But I might have to join the dark side and do like one white collar crime case with the corporation. Intellectual property. Ooh.
I mean, not to be.
I was actually interested in that for a little bit.
Not to be like genuinely serious. My dad does work at a firm, so
Ooh.
like a pretty big firm. So.
My dad could beat your dad. My dad works for the lottery. You know what? You know what? If you ever buy lottery tickets, here's what my dad thinks about lottery. He said it's a tax on the poor. He said that to me. So next time you buy a lottery ticket, just remember that my dad called you broke. That's all I'm saying. If my dad's watching the stream, I didn't say that. That was actually my little brother. His name is Mitter. Backwards.
See, I love buying scratchers. It's
So yeah, actually, what's interesting is I don't think so. He's not allowed to play Virginia lottery, but he is allowed to play in like New York, in like other states. But he's legally not allowed to in Virginia because there's chances of rigging and everything like that. But I mean, like he's saying, like even if you know, it's still infinitesimal. So I mean, like they crack down, and a lot of that stuff's digital now. Where like the tickets, I mean, like yeah, they're yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's awesome. All right. If he's smart, he will not go into Buster until they are at equal percent, if at all. This matchup, honestly, for Shulk sounds like a nightmare. I can't lie. I've been talking way too much. I'm getting lightheaded.
like take a breath. I'll take over. So what we're listening here, Buster out already. I guess if you're that high, it can't really do a ton back to you. We got a blue on Olimar, but no purple.
Nothing really makes me shit bricks quite like getting hit by Shulk. Like, really? Like, because for some reason, he does have combos. Like,
Because it's like potato chips. You're not getting hit by just one.
well, we got to sign you up for some comedian. You're fun.
Bro, I do improv.
Improv isn't enough, bro. You need to monetize it. But if you ever do your improv show, but you monetize it, I'm definitely going to your show and doing that one bit from TED 2.
Where you just go 9/11.
Yeah.
We did get someone at our last show. Someone did
9/11.
say 9/11 because we were like, "Hey, what's an event you're looking forward to?" And someone went. 2 people actually went 9/11. One person said war.
We're giving you the tools here. Make some freaking comedy. Like, I love that bit so much, bro. Especially because it sounds like Peter Griffin's telling the dude, like, "Hey, we're giving you the tools." So ironic considering like Family Guy has just not been funny at all recently. Wow, Grace got hella value off that Buster. If I was rich, I would be doing it.
If I was rich, I'd be shitting myself.
Honestly, though. Yeah, honestly, this sounds like.
If I was rich, I'd buy a solid good toilet.
That's
Like rich.
Grace's game.
Yeah.
WBM, bro.
God.
WBM. What did I do? It's okay. Oh, Will's mom, do you have food? I'm hungry. Will's mom, can you drive food over to East Commons? Dorm number. I don't even know my dorm number, but can you just drive it over, please? I'm so hungry.
My mom lives 14 hours away.
Can you Uber it? Can you feed another starving child? Do you find enough love in your heart to love all the children of the world?
She already got 2 kids. That's too many.
That's what my dad said. He's like, you were more than enough. I was like, Dad, if I ever can't take care of a baby, would you taking care of it in my set? And he's like, if you ever have a baby, I'm gonna laugh at you and I'm not taking care of it. He's like, the world doesn't need another you around, and I'm like, that's actually wild to say, Father. He's like, I'm just telling the truth. Okay, I'm actually. I gotta stop talking.
My brother makes at least one teen pregnancy joke every time he comes back from college.
I told him to DoorDash on my card. He needs to eat too. There you go, Will. No, I'm not taking your money. I can't do that. That's so messed up.
Yeah, but you just have to starve. You have to eat.
Will's mom, I have 2 jobs. I will be fine. I just recently got a pay bump, so I'm making $13 an hour on my other job and then $13 an hour at my at my other job. So about $13 an hour on both ends.
That's pretty nice.
It isn't.
No.
That's so unethical to DoorDash something right now, bro.
I have an image saved on
But my credit
phone.
card is already high. Yeah, so the reason I'm doing that right now is because I have a lot of like, so I really don't have bills besides my phone. So like, I'm really just accumulating like credit and stuff, like percent cashback that I can use later. What if you don't get the battery refunded? I could afford. Well, the thing is, I don't. So I like the smart way to use my credit card, which I've learned, is that I never spend what I don't have. So I mean, like, even if, you know, like $400 sounds like a lot, but I also have that in the bank. So I mean, like, it's not like, and I mean, I already paid off this month. So what would happen is that'll be for next month. So I have to pay $400 next month. So I would have four extra weeks to make it, even if I didn't. Plus, you know, so I'm safe on my credit card. I have a 780 credit score. But my mom was like refusing to get me a credit card. So I was like, hey mom, you know, bird's got to leave the cage eventually. So I told her I'm getting a credit card. And every day it irks her that I have such a good credit score. Oh my god.
Did Richard come back?
Richard is going to do a comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice battery too. It's probably as big as my phone, and it's literally a 25,000 milliamp hour battery.
Oh.
With, like, I charge my phone up from 10% to 100% in less than an hour.
Damn.
And it only lost 3%. So I might just keep it. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I got a damn good deal. It was typically $160, but I got it for 80.
Honestly, like, you might. That's kind of useful. You might just need that.
But here's the method. I'm gonna return it and then get the open box deal because I'm gonna dent it a little bit.
Richard is doing Richard things, but unfortunately. Oh, hold on. This is my favorite song. Maybe I just let this roll. Yeah, but no. Yeah, finance is really important. You know. Yeah. No. Any subscribe for more personal finance tips. Honestly, like. I forgot that literally every other character can survive, and my character's a total shell. Wow, who's in Glow?
Huh. A guy, I guess.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, but my life has been interesting. It's a lifesaver. It really is. I'm so glad I got it. There's been many times where I've had to use a credit card because but you know, my family motto is we'll make things work. So, okay, my family motto is in my motto because we kind of like we're not all one unit. We're so it was a me motto. We make things work, regardless of circumstances. All right, let's see how Richard plays this out. If he's smart, he will. Yeah, that's awesome. Wow.
Stage spec too.
I'm really hoping Richard wins this because it's just less exhausting. To be honest with you, because like it's a little bit more expected, if that makes any sense. Not in the way that he's like a bad player, but sorties fighting sorties is easier than sorties fighting a sortie with mobile objects.
It's a dead heat here, and this is potentially tournament stock for G Money, or no, for Richard. Shulk's out. He wants to live. Don't we all? Two, going to game 5.
I'm gonna go use the restroom.
All right,
down for
I'll
me,
keep him entertained. Hi, Mom. How you doing? You doing good? That's cool. That's good.
Give her a second to type in the chat.
Don't fucking. I know I heard you. I heard you. Don't come back. Right. Last game of this set. Last game for the tournament for one of these two players. Grace landing on Pikmin heavy and Richard knocking him off. Grace trying to take center. Speeder comes out. He's playing pretty passive with speed art. I mean, you see him, he's trying to get in, he's trying to hit the nairs. Smasher comes out. One good hit, and that's it. Yeah, Richard, aka Seraphim, is Elon number 1. So... The red Pikmin does him in. Friend makes it back to stage. Buster comes out. This high percent, I guess he's just trying to get that extra, tack on that extra, so it's easier to get the kill. Maybe doesn't have to waste smash. Yep. Grease needs to find a way to take that stock, or else it's going to get way too uneven, way too fast. Just like that. 14 extra percent. That's livable. Buster comes out immediately. Risky move. Especially since if anyone can play around it, Grace can get to the Buster. Maybe not in this scenario, but... Richard laying on the dares heavy. Buster out again. When you're this low and your opponent's this high, it might seem as just too risky to pull a Buster, but I guess Richard's got something in him. Smashes out, which I think is the natural conclusion. Game stock. This is very tense. No one wants to whiff anything. Reese is really trying. Oof. Oh, they're whiffing the grabs. Edge of my seat. Good parry. Smash take damage with that white. Is that purple? No, that's not a purple. Shieldart is out. Grace needs better Pikmin than these. But the single yellow does it! Holy friggin' moly. Winner's gonna have to use a little extra brain power in Grands